You must sacrifice a virgin! The forest was near the dojo. My first challenge. The forest near the dojo was my first challenge to come.
This sentence is the first challenge for you to overcome.
Oh, I have to drink more. A narrow path coiled along the trees, and in the nearby was a river. Each cut with sister is mentioned. I followed Arya's scribbles with a bit of criticism.
Skepticism.
Fuck. With a bit of skepticism. Same thing, almost. Kind of, but But after an hour or so, I finally It was a fucking hour away? Damn! Finally arrived at the supposedly legendary shrine. Oh, here he comes! The shrine itself seems surprisingly well maintained despite being in the middle of nowhere. It made me wonder if someone could be secretly living there. Perhaps some sort of secret martial artist master. Fuck. Perhaps some secret martial arts master. The thought of a hermit hiding within a shrine in order to prepare himself for a coming battle between good and evil started to dwell in my mind from all those comics. I guess it's too good to be true. I sighed in annoyance at the fact that, aside from the shrine itself, the grounds surrounding it seemed completely abandoned. There was no way anyone could be living there. For the time being, I decided to focus on the reason behind my visit. It took a few months before I gathered the courage to approach the building. Once inside, I found a rather fancy-looking altar of sorts at the back of the room. I guess this is the thing everyone's been talking about. A boot. Silently, I folded up the map I had been given, put it in my bag. I approached the altar. I was kind of skeptical about the whole religious aspect, but I wasn't too sure if this was actually going to work. I don't think luck will do me much good in a match like this. In my opinion, there wasn't any room for things like luck in martial arts. Judo is all about using the skill you've gained through training. Of course, a good amount of talent also helps. There was simply no room for something as superstitious as luck. Clearly, this was going to be a match where my experience and talent would be pushed to the limits. Nothing more, nothing less.
And also to sweep the leg.
You always have to sweep the leg. You know, people, I don't know why he was the bad guy in that, honestly.
What, the coach or the guy who swept the leg?
Well, no, not the coach, but the guy that, there was two guys. There was a guy that swept the leg, and there was a guy that he fought at the end, which was like the big rival dude. He was going after opponent's weakness, which you do in any martial arts. Even in a street fight, dude, you see a guy with a broken arm, you go after that fucking broken arm. He wasn't a bad guy for going for sweeping the leg, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, what's his name? He was on How I Met Your Mother. Fuck it, I don't remember later.
Neil Patrick Harris?
No, the actual guy that swept the leg. Well, didn't sweep the leg, but you know, the bad guy. Not the coach, but the kid. You're on, Jing.
Female voice?
Yeah. Yeah. Mine sound like Shredder. Splinter, I don't fucking care. You make up one.
How curious. The boy doesn't believe in superstition, and yet he stands here, surrounded by the very thing he denounces.
Upon hearing the voice, I looked around, trying to find the source. But there was no one to be seen. Who's there? As the music changes dramatically.
Quite the cliche question, but the right thing to ask is, where am I?
Are you the fucking Cashmere Cat? Alice in Wonderland?
Casher?
Casher Cat? Casher Cat? Yeah. Yeah. What are you talking about? Show yourself!
Not yet. Entertain me for a little while longer, would you? This is a place like no other. Why did you come here if you do not believe in things such as luck?
I came here to prepare myself.
Oh, do enlighten me about what this something might be that you prepare yourself for.
I felt a little bit annoyed as the questions continued, but maybe, if I kept talking to her, I would be able to find out where
Shell was that?
was hiding.
Her name's Shell!
We're calling her Shell. I don't care what the fuck the game actually calls her. Her name is Shell. Whoever this girl is. I'm preparing for a tournament. A judo match.
Judo? What might that be?
Seriously, bro. You don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat art.
Aha, so you're a warrior. Hesitant to go into battle and came here in hopes of finding the resolve to fight.
I'm not sure about the warrior part.
How fortunate. It just so happens that there is a need for one of your kind.
My kind?
A hero. The shrine brings fortune to heroes such as yourself. However, every great hero must sacrifice something in return.
Oh, God.
5 virgins.
You must sacrifice a virgin. Sounds like what the others mentioned. Your version sounds better, though. Laughing briefly at the story, I decided to play along and clapped my hands together in prayer. From a man in the sky. This is for you.
Gandhi?
Sure. Ah, fuck. Who played Ghost? Patrick Swayze! For you. The god that I forgot about, apparently. So what's next? Go out for my allowance or something?
Don't be silly. Money is of little importance to a hero. For you, the sacrifice will be something of much greater value. I'll be looking forward to seeing what destiny has in store for you.
Damn you, Shell! As if on cue, I began to feel nauseated at the moment of the girl's words reached my mind, or my ears. My head spinning wildly, slowly, I staggered backwards, collapsing on my back. As my vision grew blurry.
Burry!
Well, blurry too. Berries pop up. The sound of approaching footsteps could be heard. What the fuck?
Good luck, hero.
Your Shell?
Needed.
Whoa, no! What? She's a succubus? A hot succubus with horns? What?
She needs you unconscious first.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm about to get raped. What's the rating of this game? Ah, well, fuck it.
It's baby making time.
Dears. Despite my attempts to get back up, all I managed was a brief look at the girl. The sight of horns. That's not the only thing horny. And a tail left many questions before I had a chance to utter even a single word. My consciousness succumbed to the darkness. Dot. Dot. Dot.
Hacker.
Dot hack.
That hacks.
Okay. Rays of sunlight stirred me back to life. A groan of annoyance leaving out my mouth while I tried to get back onto my feet. I felt a bit dizzy, but the first thing I noticed was I was no longer at the shrine. Instead, it looked like the forest near the dojo. Of course, my first thought was to look around to see if I could find the girl from before, but not a trace of her presence remained. To make things even stranger, the path that I followed amidst the trees seemed better maintained than I remembered. I should probably head home. You know, I fell over and probably banged my head. I have a concussion.
You probably got drugged and...
Roofied and raped. It was a weird day. Weird day. Weird. That thought was cut short when the sound of several female voices could be heard. Oh, yes. Oh, stern voice. Stern. Like, hey! God, you shredder again. Get back here! Hikage! Stop them at once!
Is this another stern
I
voice?
guess another stern voice! Morris Arnold!
Just what do you think you're doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them.
Sing song? The fuck's a sing song voice?
Howie?
Okay, I got this. Yeah, I think they know us what's missing, One-sama. One-sama.
Sure.
God damn it.
Keep running,
I'm gonna forget
little
these-
one, and we might just make it.
I'm gonna forget all these goddamn voices. Mr. J. Just when I thought this day could get any weirder, the sound of heavy footfalls could be heard nearby. Woo! Ha ha! Kitsunes!
Your waifus have entered.
Oh, thank God, finally! Just for the next episode of For the Lose, we will find out who these women are, and which one we will claim
The one with the best
with the best plot.
plot.
God, look at all that plot. So much plot. So much.